What is humane? For which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as extremely cruel towards me, for whom simple name is Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., for which has illegally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally caused me, for whom name is Petty Officer Third Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy, unacceptable suffering in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, as well as on October 19th in 2023 at 7:24 in the morning. Therefore, what is cruel and inhumane treatment? For which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is defined as extremely cruelty under cruelty. For which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as a legal, historical, biblical, religious, spiritual, financial, mental, and federal grounds for divorce from the state of Florida in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as a legal, historical, biblical, religious, spiritual, financial, mental, and federal divorce from the United States of America in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning because of the state of Florida's physical violence towards me, for whom name is Petty Officer Third Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as the conduct of the United States of America in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning that has illegally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally destroyed and severely impaired mine, for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, and Chancey Incorporated's mental health, for which is defined as the condition of being sound mentally and emotionally that is characterized by the absence of mental illness, for which is defined as any of a broad range of medical conditions such as major depression, schizophrenia, obsessive compulsive disorder, or panic disorders that are marked primarily by sufficient disorganization of personality, mind, or emotions to impair normal psychological functioning and cause marked distress or disability that are typically associated with a disruption in normal thinking, feeling, mood, behavior, interpersonal interactions, or daily functioning, and by adequate adjustment, especially as reflected in feelings comfortable about oneself, positive feelings about others, and the ability to meet the demands of a daily life. Also, the general conditions of one's mind and emotional state, right? So if you are attacking me, you are messing with my emotions. But because I was taught in the military to maintain my military bearing, right, I was able to then okay, now they don't have it. I thought they would have military bearing, but they don't. But it's like you keep yourself grounded because you understand the severity of the situation. If I make one false move, then you gonna then oppress me. But if I continue to stand righteously, then somebody gonna see you oppressing me. But what I'm saying is, how can America profess to be humane to everybody else in the world except their black citizens? I mean, like, if you look now, right, when I was a kid, you know, you go into a mom and pop store. It was some white people who retired and then they invested in a store to subsidize their income. You know, they always want, because I used to talk to the guy who was in my neighborhood, Mr. We call him Pop. You see what I'm saying? And you know, he give you, you know, you got credit. You know, your mama want to get something, you go down and they put it on the book, and your mama pay them, right? But see, what happened was when the drugs swept in, and see, the mom and pops was giving the credit, and the people wasn't paying them back, and then them stores went under. See, then they children got on drugs. So see, if you wasn't blessed enough to be at the beginning, then how would you know how afflicted you are now, right? Because now you living in the moment, but the moment is a created moment from addiction. You see what I'm saying? So that means somebody created this addictive substances to create what we live in right now. See, this is somebody did this for their benefit. See, and what poor people need to do is stop making poor decisions. See, because that's why it's easy to get us to self-destruct, because we do not create economic opportunities for ourselves. We allow people to give us something and then tell us its economic value, right? But we do not look at the carnage. See, because do you really care when you looking out for yourself? See, so if you can do something to somebody else, then how can you be born to help somebody else? You see what I'm saying? So you wouldn't be able to do something that's not part of your makeup. So what they have done is they have created children that was born addicted to drugs. So now, what was written on that child's covenant? See, if the child is addicted, then how could the child be able to perform a task? So don't you not see that crack is what now has started to develop its kind in the womb? The kid come out already addicted. So then the government then give it more drugs, and now medicine is not for treating, it's for like weaning, right? You're not treating, you weaning the kid off of drugs by putting them on another drug. See what I'm saying? So that makes the pharmaceutical companies a good investment, right? But okay, so now you invest in the drug dealing, right? But now they say that that's legal and what you do is illegal. So now they making money hand over fist. See, right? Because they making money when you fight and kill each other. They put the murderer in prison. They got to work off so they get free labor. They get the money from burying your victim. See, so now the mortician, see, you ever notice that morticians are not publicly traded? Why? They get the bodies, they making the money. Why would you need an investor when the dead person is your investment? See what I'm saying? So now they have a profession to put the dead bodies away. They got a profession to get the child off of the crack and then put them on Ritalin or whatever that is, right? So now that is another drug. So if you looking at what's a good investment, then you should look at the pharmaceutical companies. See, because they provide the drugs to the underworld as well as to the hospitals. Now you have to ask yourself, if these people was given this blessing to be able to heal, then why would you addict if you are already blessed? See, it's about the money. Now let's go back to what they say, the love of money is the root of all evil. So look, they could be helpers. They can create drugs to let you get through a situation, but they create drugs that addict you so you will be coming back, not because you hurt. See what I'm saying? It's because you addicted to the pain medicine. Now, where is God in that? See, this is what I'm telling you kids, right? The iniquities of the father will be passed on to the children for 3 or 4 generations. That's women and men. See what I'm saying? So if the children don't stop the slide, then when would the last generation come? See, if you renew the iniquities of your father, then your child gonna have your iniquities. See what I'm saying? So when does it stop? See, so if it's about money, when is it ever gonna be about love? See, you need the money to provide for those who you love. See, that's what I saw. See, I said, man, it doesn't matter what I do. These people took my company, they took my credit, they took everything, right? Except how I made the money. But now, when I come to my friend, they say, I had a friend tell me, say, I don't want to be like you. I'm saying like me. So you don't want to be where you can go to court and defend yourself and come out with your honor. So you want to go into court and have your life in the hands of another man or one man? Well, how about if they don't see you as valuable as you see yourself? Because that's what happened with me. They were trying to give me less when I knew that I had everything. Right? But I was trying to tell y'all that when they was trying to make me negotiate without you, even though you wasn't present, see, I was still negotiating for our financial prosperity. That's why you see the Emancipation Proclamation papers. So now, if the 16th president of these United States, President Abraham Lincoln, was in the same situation I was in, and his motive for freeing my people was to save his union, right? Well, now, if I was given an oath to defend the union through the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic, and then according to my Florida rights, Florida constitutional rights, and my basic rights of the Section 2 of the Florida Constitution entitled Basic Rights, that says all natural persons, female and male alike, are equal before the law and have inalienable rights, among which are the right to enjoy and defend life and liberty, to pursue happiness, to be rewarded for industry, and to acquire, possess, and protect property. No person shall be deprived of any right because of race, religion, national origin, or physical disability. And I use that right to then emancipate my people as I save the Union from the same mental condition that President Abraham Lincoln dealt with. So now, instead of it being a physical war with guns, it was a mental war. They was trying to run me crazy to keep their place and position. See, but I'm saying, well, didn't the politicians, because I'm a mailman and I hate election year, because boy, they come out there with the thinnest paper, man, like, and then you gotta give it to every house. And I'm talking about, bro, they would come and, oh, well, I didn't get my circulars and all this here. See, so they spend money, man, to get them positions, and they tell you what they objective is. They for the family and all this, right? But then when you go to them as an individual, they don't treat you as a lobbyist. See, they send individual lobbyists to these people, and then they make laws not for the masses. They make laws for the corporations. Now when it's time for we the people to get our protection, where's the politicians? Because when I went to them, look what they did. See, they defended the lobbyists, but they lobbied us, right? When they want your vote, they lobby you. That's when they come to your communities. That's when they tell you all these lies. But then when they get into Washington, it's all about them. It ain't about you, right? It's what they say. See, so look at Congress now, right? No house or no speaker for the House. Nothing. So how is the people's business getting done? If your politicians are paralyzing the country, you should now come in and throw them all out. That's what the laws say. Because now they not doing the people's business. Now you seeing that they doing their business, right? Now I'm in court doing the people's business. See, but if you don't understand your responsibilities, that's why you have no rights. See, because if you don't believe that it's something you need to do in protection of your own rights, then you the problem. See, because you cannot see past your own circumstances. See, I saw that I had an opportunity to address poverty. So why wouldn't I address poverty through circumstances? So now I'm killing two birds with one stone. See, I'm educating my wife, my daughter, and my son as I now show them the value of the education. See, I'm saying do not put a monetary value on your knowledge, because your knowledge can produce knowledge. It can produce and reproduce and reproduce. So why then would you now become a consumer of knowledge? See, when people go to school, they are buying knowledge. They are buying someone's technique. Now, why then would I sell my technique when I can start a school now? See, I can teach my way because I went into court and showed that what they teaching wouldn't produce me. See, me being me revealed that what they producing is not good lawyers. What they're producing is people who settle cases, not win them. See, they don't settle cases. They go in there. I mean, they don't win cases. They go to settle them. See what I'm saying? But when you say, no, man, no, I want this, I want that. See, they can't win that because it's not taught to them. They don't know that Amendment 14 says this. See, because they not veterans, they just lawyers. See, I'm a veteran, and I took an oath to defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That's why I'm telling you about my Section 4. See, when they defame me, and this is what I'm telling my friends, and I'm saying, see, y'all all defame me. Y'all lied on me. So now you supposed to have to come to court and justify the lies you told because you done slandered me. So you basically killed me with the tongue, because now I have bad credit, people thinking that I'm crazy. That's you. So now let me show you what you violated my rights. In the Florida Constitution, Section 4, this is my friends, the state of Florida, the judges, everybody, right? It said freedom of speech and press. It say every person. So that means everybody in the state of Florida can say whatever they want. See, every person may speak, write, and publish sentiments on all subjects, even me, right? But shall be responsible. See, that's what they don't want to be. They making me responsible for what they believed. And see, that's not in accordance with this section of the Constitution. And ain't nothing supposed to abridge the Constitution. No statutory law, no law. See, that's the foundation of this whole system is the Constitution. So when you are violating that, you are violating everything. So now, so the state of Florida now should be held responsible for what they made my friends and family believe. See, because they are the authority. They were supposed to exonerate. Look, let me show you. But shall be responsible for the abuse of that right. No law shall be passed to restrain or abridge the liberty of speech or of the press. So see, this book is the first paper of my newspaper. See, it's the actual evidence, right? And it's put in a book, and the book is the knowledge of the crime. So this would be my first editorial edition off of my newspaper. See, this is my media empire. See, this right here, what I'm doing, this is news. See, so this is me being a news mogul. See, like CNN or see, but it's just Forecastles news. See, so now I'm showing you that I have the right to freedom of press. See, now I supposed to have a press pass, be able to go to any game or anything. But see, that's what I'm saying. When you're around ignorance, intelligence is neutralized because the people who are around you don't believe. So even if they trying to help you, they are anti-productive. See what I'm saying? Because they stopping you from doing something. They not helping you do nothing. See what I'm saying? But I'm helping you. I'm saying, what are you helping me do? I'm sitting here starving. Me too, man. Me too. So I'm saying, well, damn, man, let's go invest in a farmer. Oh, man, that's a bad investment. I'm saying, well, you hungry, I'm hungry, and investing in a farmer is a bad investment. I'm saying, man, get the hell away from me, man. Oh, Tommy, you tripping. I'm saying, man, everything I'm saying, let's do, you keep telling me we can't do it. But what you here for? You got to be a plant, man. You're trying to run me crazy, man. And this is what I'm telling you kids. See, I'm saying, is these dudes real or do they know what they doing? See, I don't know. That's why I can't trust nobody. I can't trust my brother. I can't trust my friends. I can't trust a family member. I can't trust nobody. Because everybody trying to put me away, man. And I'm saying, but who trying to save me? Everybody done something to me, but ain't nobody allowed me to do nothing for myself, man. They keep telling me I'm not old, nothing, and I'm telling them, well, Amendment 14, Section 4 say you can't question my bounty. But now you want to turn that into what? A lie? But now you don't want to be held responsible for the abuse of the right that you got. That you don't have the right to slander me, man. But check, look, let me show you. Say, okay, no law shall be passed to restrain or abridge the liberty of speech or of the press in all criminal prosecutions as well as civil actions. So see, when I was in the civil courthouse with them on October 4th in 2007, that's when I came in civilly. In 2008, they put me in criminal court. Now, how is that not retaliation if I was in civil court, not against the state of Florida? I was in civil court because Bill Hurd Chevrolet stole my 1980 Corvette and told me that I told them to put an engine in it. And I had just bought it and it only had 38,000 original miles on it, and I was the second owner. So now, if you got this, and then, see, now they say, well, why didn't you know that Bill Hurd was stealing people's cars? I'm saying because, first of all, I lived in Orlando. I had just moved out to Lake Mary. But when I was in Orlando, I got robbed at gunpoint for the mail. So I stopped watching the news because I didn't want to have a preconceived notion because that's when I started carrying my knives and stuff, right? Because I'm saying, man, I got to come home, man. These people kill me over some mail. Dude put a gun on me, so that messed with my head. but I got to take care of my family. I can't let this man stop me from taking care of my family. So I had to condition myself to be able to go out there after being robbed. You see what I'm saying? That's a psychological thing. And then your company that you got robbed for keep on trying to fire you. So now you got to deal with the customers that'll rob you, and then you dealing with management that is bothering you every day, man. And you got to fight for yourself. The union won't help me, nobody. But I know the Civil Rights Act of 1964. I got my job back doing it. So then I kept putting the EEOs in. Now I have 6 EEOs in on the post office, and now Bill Hurd steal my car. 9 SunTrust Bank mess up on my mortgage. 9 I can't go to court, and 9. But I done got in touch with Senator Bill Nelson and told him about it. Then I go to Pastor Willie C. Bonds, and I see him hugging Senator Bill Nelson, and I'm saying, oh, that's church and state, man. Y'all ain't supposed to be together. So that's when I'm telling my family and friends, hey, man, I went to Pastor Willie C. Bonds, and he was with Senator Bill Nelson, and now I can't go to court, and now y'all saying I'm crazy, but Pastor Willie C. Bonds is who married me, so he got my family in there. Now, is he telling them something, but do they know that him and Senator Bill Nelson friends? But now you gonna help the church, and you gonna help the state against your brother, against your friend. But when you gonna help your brother save his family, and when you as a friend gonna help your friend save his marriage. But now I'm divorced, and I'm saying, okay, now when you gonna help your friend clear his name? Okay, if I'm divorced, I'm good with that. I'm cool. But now what about my good name? See, now why my friends not helping me clear that? But they keep telling me to accept that I'm wrong. And I'm saying, well, why you won't accept you wrong? Because how can you be right about me? But I'm going through the law. See, they go through the scriptures. I'm going through the law. But then I went through the scriptures too. And then they say, well, you can't use that. You ain't no Christian. I'm saying, well, hell, I'm a veteran, but you say I can't use the law. But now, since I'm not a Christian, I can't use the Bible in self-defense. You don't believe in the Bible. Hell, you don't believe in the law. See, and now I got to argue with these people, man. I can't even go to court. So now, who is the criminal if it ain't the descendants of the high priest Caiaphas, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priest, the scribes, the elders? You still can't go to them with your truth. So where do a savior take the evidence of salvation if you get thrown out of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning? You be denied access into the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida. They just strike it down. Now, but it cost me money to put it in there. But now you tell me I owe you $5 million, but you didn't let me go to court. So how do I, and then how you owe that money? I'm saying, well, damn, why don't you ask? You keep talking about me. So I'm saying, well, if I owe them $5 million, how much they owe me? I told you they owe me money from taxes, but now where my family at? Because they can't help me now, right? See, because everybody got them. So that's what I'm saying, right? Now, who saved me? Who would save the baby if I was a baby? When the Muslims and the Christians fighting each other, the atheists don't even believe the baby exists. So who would save a child of Christ? If you would kill Christ at 33, you would kill Dr. Martin Luther King at 39. You kill Minister Malcolm X at 39. You assassinated my character at 39. So when would you be? When would your character ever be good enough to accept a righteous character? Right. So now, So now, okay, so it says in all criminal prosecutions and civil actions for defamation, the truth may be given in evidence. See, this is my truth that I gave in evidence, and then the devil came into my truth and to me showed that it's true, because why would he hide a lie? So if the Bible says that the devil's children can't tell the truth, wouldn't you see the devil's children trying to hide my truth? So wouldn't that make my truth true? See, he don't hide a lie. He tell a lie. But look at that lawsuit right there. See that? That's a lawsuit. And it's in a book form. How could that be a bad investment? See, that's saying now that I've turned it into an asset. I turned a bad situation in my life into a monetary gold mine. It's a never-ending well of knowledge. Now, I'm going to get the Bible to show you what I'm talking about. And so it say in the matter charged as if the matter charged as defamatory is true and was published with good motives, the parties shall be acquitted or exonerated. So now what they saying is, because I'm using Section 4 of freedom of the speech and press to then establish my newspaper and my news company. See, they saying now that they violating that, because how can they be acquitted when they have published stuff about me inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, as well as in the federal courthouse? They denied me. See, so right there, how then can they be acquitted from their violation of my constitutional rights when no law abridges the Constitution? And that is in Section 4 of the Florida Constitution, freedom of speech and press. So now you have taken my freedom of speech and press away, state of Florida, United States of America. So now, see, now I published my sentiments in accordance with Section 4 of the Florida Constitution, freedom of speech and press. And then you, see, did not acquit me. You came and hid the evidence of me, which is a violation of statutory law as well, because I hit you with domestic violence and I also hit you with repeat violence. That's statutory law. And you just showed the repeat violence and 15 years of violence. So how then are you acquitted? How can you be acquitted of the, see, it say if the matter charged as defamatory is true. So see, I'm saying that your me showing that you defamated me, as well as the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964. See, and so now I wrote it, then you then redacted it. Therefore, that's defamation. I should be, because it was published with good motives, and I am a party against the state of Florida inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida. Their elected officials, the judges, the senator, the governors, and all slandered me and defamated me and defamed my character. And now I'm supposed to be acquitted and exonerated because they took me out of civil court and put me in criminal court and gave me 2 misdemeanors. That is illegal. See, so now, here's, okay, wait, I'm going to get, this is the Shihi International Version of the Holy Quran. And I'm going to get the Bible. So see, they say if 2 or more agree. So I'm going to get the Prophet Muhammad to show that he agree with me. And I'm going to get John and show you what he say about me. Because I asked them about me. This is what came back. One of the things that came back, this is the one that I like. So it's This is, I got to change to the She-He International Version of the Holy Quran here. All right, now, okay, now this is the She-He International Version of the Holy Quran, verses 4, and I'm gonna go to maybe 5. Yeah, I'm gonna go to, no, I'm gonna try to go to, no, I'm gonna go until I'm gonna try to go to 5 because I'm trying to get it into a time slot here. Okay, now, so this is verse 1. It say, "O mankind, fear your Lord, who created you from one soul and created from it its mate, and dispersed from both of them many men and women. And fear Allah through whom you ask one another. And fear Allah through whom you ask one another and the wombs. Indeed, Allah is ever over you an observer. And give to the orphans their properties." See, that's what I'm saying. So if I am from a kingdom that was enslaved at its beginning, wouldn't I be an orphan? See, even though you say I'm an American now, I'm only American now because of strife and struggle. Before 1964, I had no rights if I was born then. So wouldn't I be an orphan? See, but in religion, because you took my kingdom and now you making me have a place in your kingdom, but you toppled mine. But say if my blood is that thick and that pure and that strong that it came and codified in me, right? And then I became. Now, why would descendants of slaves deny a rise that was legally rose? See, I legally rose. They came against me illegally, and I went through the manifestations into divineness. See, and I used the laws to elevate to divineness. See, so now my properties are Four Castles Incorporated and Chancey Incorporated. That's my property. See, now my wife, my children, they not my property. They own individuals, but these companies are my property. I am the creator of them. Now, so you should, now it say, and do not substitute the defective of your own. See, look, say, and it say, go and give to the orphans their properties, and do not substitute the defective of your own. See, so now let's say defective. Because let's break it down here.
Defective.
See, having a defect or flaw, imperfect in form, structure, or function, right? So now, if it's saying that, see, it's saying, okay, 2, that was 2. So it's saying, do not substitute the defective of your own for the good of theirs. So that's saying, see, that's what I'm saying. So here y'all imperfect understanding of scripture has come into my perfection of the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964. See, I perfected the law in the place where the law should be perfected. Now, your opinion of scripture, right, is your defective property. See, it's what you believe. Now, why don't you come into court and put everything that your belief has given you up? And if your belief is not in accordance with the law, then you lose everything like I did. See, but the only difference is, see, the devil took everything from me out in the world. And then I took the devil into the midst of the house of justice. So say the serpent took Eve into the midst of the forbidden tree. Well, I took the devil in the midst of the tree of life. See, the tree of life is supposed to be in the power of judgment. See, the state of Florida was supposed to give me life that the devil had took, that I and my wife was building more abundantly. So now they say in God we trust, but then they violated the laws of God. So now wouldn't they then be Satan? But see, then it'll be too much. They say, well, man, it's too much. And I'm saying, well, if I only had one life and they chose to attack the one life that I had, why is it too much to bring justice to injustice? If I'm in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, where justice is supposed to be administered without sale, denial, or delay. So what is 15 years if that's not denial? Then they sold me. I had to pay $355. So that was selling justice, but they didn't give me the justice that I bought. So wouldn't that be integration, or wouldn't that be segregation, right? So when my ancestors was integrating lunch counters, right, then they had to they had money to pay, but they wasn't giving the service because the people didn't want them in there. But these people took my money and didn't give me my rights. I paid the price to get my rights restored, and I knew the law, and they still denied me. Now, if this is what I'm telling y'all, let me finish. This is why I can't never finish it. And do not substitute the defective of your own for the goods of theirs, and do not consume their properties into yours. See, so that's what the state of Florida did. And the churches, because black people came, this Niger one dude came and put his name on my company and all this shit. And I'm saying, well, when did they come to help me, man? They came to take. And look, this is against the scripture. This is against Islam. What that man did, and he was supposed to be a Mason. See, he took my property and made it his own when the country orphaned me. When the country took my citizenship illegally, a black man named Nigel Taylor came and took my company. And then all the black people around me started treating me like I was crazy and all this. And I'm saying, man, like, when y'all ever gonna tell the truth? But now look, and do not consume their properties into your own. Indeed, that is ever a great sin. Now 3, and if you feel that you will not deal justly with the orphan girls, then marry those that please you of other women, 2 or 3 or 4. But if you feel that you will not be just, then marry only one. See, I only have one. Y'all came and took her. So when are you Christian or you Muslims gonna be righteous in what? See, I'm doing this and I didn't even know it. So I said, nah, I couldn't be fair to more than one woman. So I only had one. Married her when I was 19 and did the best I could to make her happy. Until you Muslims came in and upset my home, and you're dead ass wrong. You dead. Your own beliefs say you wrong. and marry only one, or those your right hands possess, i.e. slaves. So see, my right hand, I'm right-handed. I possess them, but I now giving them back to themselves like I'm giving my wife back. I'm saying, well, babe, if you don't love me no more, it's cool. See? But I just want you to know that you stopped loving me because you believed a lie about me. And that's cool. Because whatever was going to make you stop, it is what it is. I'm good with it. But I just want you to know somebody lied to you and fucked up your life. But it's not, because you got your life and you gonna have money, you gonna have everything. See, and now I'm gonna be able to go on with my life. That's all I wanna do. See, I just wanna be made whole. See, I don't wanna live a lie that's not mine. I did my job. I did the best I could. And I'm saying, if my best wasn't good enough, then I love you enough to go find somebody better. I don't want you to be stuck with me, you know? So it says one or those your right hand possesses, i.e. slaves. That is more suitable, that you may not incline to injustice, that you may not inclined to injustice. That's what it say. So see, so that's why I didn't incline to injustice. I then made justice for all. See, now I didn't incline to injustice. If I would have took that money, then I would have inclined to injustice, because I would have came to you with no divine value at all. I would have just had monetary value. But see, because I allowed them to take the monetary value, so I can use my divine gift, which is my mind, to then give us righteous knowledge, where you know this knowledge is right, because I had to go through it to show you. See, I'm saying, well, look, it made me be able to get out of court. So what else is more true than evidence of you then putting justice in its place? So injustice was in the place of justice inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, and to I, for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., walked into the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida and put the Florida Constitution and the Florida Bill of Rights in its rightful place on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. And then I went into the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning and put the United States Constitution and the United States Bill of Rights in its righteous place on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. So I did not incline to injustice. Matter of fact, I allowed justice to grow. Now, and this is for, and give the woman upon marriage their bridal gifts graciously. See, I did that to my wife. See, she never had a problem with me. I gave her her bridal gifts, which is her mind, her peace. She never had to worry about her husband. And when she did, and I realized it, I stopped going to clubs. Because once I realized how she felt, because it happened to me, I was worried about her. And then I said, man, that's how she feel about me. And asked her. I was 26 years old. I stopped going out. See, so that's why I know, man. I stopped going. I was 26. The devil didn't come into my life until I was 39. So see, I had 13 years of me not even going out, me being with my wife, kids, giving her gifts. See, but if they give up willingly to you anything of it, then take it in satisfaction and ease. So my wife, she gave me all her finances, but at first in our marriage, she had all of the finances. I used to tell her, hey, pay this, pay this, pay that. I didn't even know where the checks was. I ain't know where nothing was. See, but when she couldn't understand it, she gave it back to me. See, and then I gave her peace of mind. See, I say, hey, see, I did it with satisfaction and ease. See, so when the devil came into our home, see, our home wasn't split. See, because I had all of the finances, so I didn't have to go to her and ask her, did you pay this? Did you do this? See, I caught the clerical error when Navy Federal messed up on my account, and then they said that they changed the phone something, and I even showed the lady, I transferred $5 right in front of her, and it said 10. So I transferred $10,000, it transferred 20. And I told the lady, I say, hey, look, y'all made a mistake here and y'all took $40,000 out of my account. See, they took the 5 and then they took the 10,000 and then they took 10,000 more. And I say, hey man, look, here's your error. Then that's when they gave me a loan. I say, you gave me a loan, and then they took the money. This Navy Federal Credit Union. Now my daughter had an account in the bank that I wasn't on. My wife was on it, but my wife wasn't on my account. They went into my daughter's account and paid off the loan. And I'm saying, hey, y'all, look, y'all told me to get this loan till y'all fix this, and I didn't want, see, that's what I'm telling y'all, like, hey, man, them people rough. See, because they don't want to pay for their clerical error, so they make you pay for it. But I'm telling y'all, I caught it. I went to them, and this is what they did. And they never fixed it. Now my credit bad, and they say I can't even get in the Navy Federal no more. They won't even let me get an account in there. And I'm a Navy veteran. So that's what I'm telling y'all, man. You better look at this. See, because you only get a peek through the clouds once in a lifetime. And this is 5. This is chapter 4 in the Shihi International Version of the Holy Quran, chapter 5. And it says, chapter 4, verse 5. It said, and do not give the weak-minded your property. See, so this is what, see, because if you weak-minded, how can you deal with my mental property? Your mind too weak to hold the substance of it. The weight of it is too much for you. See, so do not give weak-minded your property, which Allah has made a means of substance for you, but provide for them with it and clothe them and speak to them words of appropriate kindness. See, that's what I'm saying. Even though you cannot fathom my love for you, I give it to you in your own time. You can read it. So see, anybody who come up to me, first thing I do is I give you the evidence of me. I ask you, do you have an email? And then I send you this book. See, I send you this book, then I show you these YouTube channels so you can then invest by subscription. See, because I'm saying to y'all, right, if y'all subscribe, then they got to give me money, then I'll then show you. But if y'all keep me broke, right, then what can I do other than get on here and keep begging y'all to save my life because I saved y'all life? See? Because I gave you an opportunity to save yourself. See what I'm saying? But, you know, like I say. Okay, now check this. Now this, okay, I'm going to go to 6. Now, because I like this part. Because it say, this is chapter 4, verse 6 in the Shihi International Version of the Holy Quran. It say, and test the orphans in their ability until they reach a marriageable age. Then if you perceive in them sound judgment, release their property to them and do not consume it excessively and quickly anticipating that they will grow up. And whoever, when acting as guardian, is self-sufficient should refrain from taking a fee. See, I'm self-sufficient. And I'm telling y'all that I'm paying y'all $25 an hour, right? Now when the only fee I'm taking is if you don't want to work with me. See what I'm saying? Then I'm saying, hey, now that's a loan. I'm loaning you some money to become who you say you are. Now, so I can make sure that your children and your children straight, I need 20% back so I can then invest in them. Because if you squander this opportunity, I don't want them to suffer because of your iniquity. See what I'm saying? So if you work with me, I'm going to pay you, and you work for me 30 years, your last check is your first retirement check. So see, you ain't got to go back to work after you start working for Chance Incorporated, because Four Castles Incorporated gonna pay you a living wage until you pass away. Because you gave me 30 years to make sure that my family's straight, so you my family. See that what I'm telling y'all. This a family business. I'm treating you just like I treat my daughter and my son. See, they had to work. They had to get their grades. If they didn't get nothing, ask them. My son didn't get nothing. He got attention, but he only had one birthday party because he did it. He did everything he supposed to do because he wanted it. And then the next day he cut up. The next day. That's why I was enjoying him. Because I saw myself. See, I'm saying I saw what my mama saw. See, my son, he did it. He did everything, got his grades. He just wanted to party. That's how I am. See, and then I was like back to being myself. I just wanted to party. So I'm telling him, I'm saying, son, you think I can't see myself in you? But I'm telling you, bruh, it's a long road being like that. See, that's what I'm telling him. See, I'm saying, look at your daddy. Boy, you got to be by yourself. But you got your daddy. I'm here with you. I ain't going to leave you. See, because I understand we in this together. See, I was you first. So you can't, I understand. But you don't understand what it's going to take to be like that. See, that ain't, boy, that ain't all it crazy. Boy, when you stand firm like that, you stand alone, boy. You understand? So, hey, your daddy with you, but boy, I'm telling you, it's gonna be rough. You know, you can't blink, you can't turn away, boy, you gotta stand. But okay, and do not consume it excessively and quickly, anticipating that they will grow up. And whoever, when acting as guardian, is self-sufficient, shall refrain from taking a fee. And whoever is poor, let him take according to what is acceptable. So now, I'm poor, but I have a wealth of knowledge. I'm still not taking a fee until you make what you make, right? So if I'm gonna show you how to make $1 million, right? Then after you pay me back my $200,000, you ain't got to do nothing else with me no more. But that $200,000 is for your children and your wife if you squander. See, because if you don't want to stay with my CPAs and keep your, if you don't want me to pay your employees, see, that's what the 20% is. See, the 20% is for my CPAs to make sure your taxes right, my lawyers to make sure that all the contracts, see, when you do a contract, because I don't know, because you're not doing it with me, you doing it on your own. So now if you run it through my lawyers and stuff, see, that's what the 20% is. See, because I got to pay my lawyers. I got to pay your employees and give them that same 30-year thing because we work together. See, that's what I'm saying. See, I don't want your intellectual property. I just don't want your bad management to affect my employees because I'm a union. See what I'm saying? So that's why when you work with me, the employees are mine. So that way you can't treat them with no disrespect or nothing because they work for me. See what I'm saying? And we don't take no disrespect from nobody. See, I'm gonna treat them with respect and you gonna treat them with respect or we ain't working for you, period. And I'm talking about one. See, I'm saying if one motherfucker call me and say, Mr. Castle, this is, I'm putting all my people out, everybody. So that way you leave them alone and they work to their contract. And then you just do you. See? And that's all you want. You want people to come to work and be righteous and be right and let you make money. So they ain't your damn property. They human beings and they free. They just work. And they can work for you or they can work for me. That's what, either way, they got a job. That's what I'm telling them. When you affiliated with me, you got something to do and you gonna get paid to do it. It ain't for free, ain't no charity, and you don't have to pay me no tithe. See, when you work for me, I'm gonna make sure your taxes straight, everything. See, all you gotta do is receive your money. And then at the end, after you give me 30 years, you ain't gonna owe nobody nothing. And if you get a $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 check, that's your last check. That's your first retirement check. You don't have to work now another day or whatever. And if you do want to come back to work, because think about it, you work from 18 to you 48. We'll say if you just like, man, you know, I'm bored and you want to just go kick it on the job, you clock in. Because you working, you speaking, because then you not working, because you got a wealth of knowledge. So when you there watching everything, making things, show things working, because that's your retirement. See, you need that business to thrive. So why not go take your knowledge and go and invest it into the next generation? But when you do that, you gonna get paid. So say if you just, your grandson might be in there, your granddaughter, and you want to go sing, you can go and y'all working together, y'all, but you teaching them what you know, because you making sure that your money gonna be good. So it's benefiting you to go in there and make sure that they knowledgeable, that they got everything in your head so your check can keep coming. Because if this break down, then where the economics gonna come from? So we building it on our knowledge. And then we building our knowledge on our ability. See, so now we are always gonna be knowledgeable and we gonna have ability to do what the knowledge dictate need to be done. See, so now, so whoever is poor, let him take according to what is acceptable. Then when you release their property to them, bring witnesses upon them, and sufficient is Allah as accountant in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida ever since August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida ever since February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, as well as on October 19th in 2023 at 8:25 in the morning. Now, I'm gonna go get John 4 from the King James Version of the Holy Bible. And this is Jesus and the Samaritan woman. This is 1 through 26. And it says, when therefore the Lord knew how the Pharisees had heard that Jesus made a baptism more disciples than John, through Jesus himself baptized not, but his disciples, he left Judea and departed unto Galilee, and he must needs go through Samaria. Then cometh he to a city of Samaria, which is called Sychar. Now this is what I say. Now it's S-Y-C-H-A-R. So I'm saying Shy, which is S-Y, that's Shy, and Car. So, but I could be wrong. But that's what I say. Anyway, near to the parcel of ground that Jacob gave to his son Joseph. Now, so see, that's me giving my son and my daughter Chancey Incorporated. See, that's the same thing, because that's when my family and friends took 4 castles and I had to wrestle it back away from them. Then I realized what Moses must have had to go through, because look what they did to me. Man, they took my company. So how about if I went crazy, boom, boom, that bastard would have had my company. Now, where my children would have had, he would have tried to say, well, he sold it to me, or he whatever this motherfucker was saying, right? But I'm saying, I don't know that man, but my family was Masons. So I'm thinking that they sent him. And so, but then they talk, why you did this? I'm saying, well, hell, I thought it was you. How the hell you say you been with me? You a damn Mason. So I'm thinking when I see a Mason, it's you. When I see a Christian, I'm thinking it's my family. Now, when I see a Muslim, I don't know what the hell going on. So that's why I'm telling y'all I read the Quran, because I like this Muslim that I met. I liked him. I met his mother, his wife, his son. I liked them all because I could breathe around them. See, around Christians, I can't breathe. It's like, man, they choke you out, man. It's like they don't listen. I mean, I mean, they know every damn thing, and it's like, man, it's like they choke all your knowledge out. And when I'm around a Christian, I feel drained. Like when I leave them, I feel like I'm just so tired. Man, I'm just tired. But when I was around that Muslim, Tony Lewis, man, it was like he was breathing life into me, man. I was like, golly, I could just talk to him for hours, man. And I mean, it was like I was talking to myself. I told him, I said, boy, it's like I'm talking to myself. So anyway, near to the pasture, now Jacob's well was there. Now see this Jacob's well, right? Now and Jesus therefore being weary. See, like that what I'm saying, I'm weary, right? But they won't feed me or nothing. And then when I be eating, they looking at me. And I'm saying, yeah, man, I'm hungry as shit. what you think? Man, it's plenty. Yeah, but for this day, but when I leave you, I'm going to be hungry again, man. See, that what I'm saying? You go to black folks, they feed you like you a cat or whatever, but they won't let you be a man and feed yourself. It's like they want to feed you. And you saying, well, hey, man, how about if you can't barely feed yourself, then how you going to come in and feed me? See, I'm saying, why do you not want me to be a man? Why you want to make me less than a man and I got to eat out of your hands? See, like why I gotta eat out of your hands? Your preacher don't eat out your hand. You feed your preacher. But now you got me like I'm a little cat or dog or something. Man, that's not right, man. But anyway, so Jesus was weary with his journey, set thus on the wall, and it was about the 6th hour. Then cometh a woman of Samaria to draw water. Jesus said unto her, give me to drink. For his disciples were gone away unto the city to buy meat. Then said the woman of Samaria unto him, how is it that thou, being a Jew, askest drink of me, which am a woman of Samaria? For the Jews have no dealings with the Samaritans. See, I mean, this is during the time of Jesus. The goddamn Jews wouldn't help nobody. Look, man, goddamn, but y'all, this is the beginning of y'all, man. And y'all talk about anti-Semitic. Man, look at y'all, man. Y'all won't help no damn body. But now y'all won't help. I mean, this is the lady talking to Jesus saying, man, what you asking me for? You a Jew. You don't deal with us. Now watch what Jesus say though. Jesus answered and said unto her, if thou know of the gift of God, whoa, look, the gift. He said, do you know the gift of God? Do you know the gift? Let me see now. Let me get here. I got it. Okay, know of the gift of God and who it is that saith to thee. See, he say, if you know who I am. See, who asked you for water. Me too. I say, but if you only know who I am, I say the same thing, man. I say the same thing. They say, you ain't. I say, but only if you knew. You don't know who I am. See, but check this. And who it is that saith to thee, give me to drink. Thou would have asked of him, and he would have given thee living water. Now, is that not knowledge? Okay, if he's at a well to drink, then he can't be talking about that type of water, because that's what I'm telling y'all. The type of knowledge that I have is a never-ending well as long as I'm living. See, now once I die, then the well stops. But check it now. I'm gonna show you. And give me to drink, thou would have had asked of him, and he would have given thee living water. The woman said unto him, Sir, thou hast nothing to draw with, and the well is deep. For whence then hast thou the living water? Art thou greater than our father Jacob, which gave us the well, and drank thereof himself, and his children, and his cattle? See, so now, here I am giving you the knowledge that my own wife and children was drinking from. See, not no well with water, but knowledge, a knowledgeable well. See, and I have kept on feeding and giving my children knowledge. See, I have never, see, they'll be able to get these videos, they'll be able to get the books. See, and they daddy gave them the basics because he taught them how to read. See, so they can now drink from their daddy's well forever. See, because I put my mind in some place where they can go and draw from it. So now, okay, let me show you him. Art thou greater than our father Jacob, which give us the well and drank thereof himself and his children and his cattle? Jesus answered and said unto her, whosoever drinketh of this well shall thirst again, but whoever drinketh of the well that I shall give him shall never thirst. But the water that I shall give him shall be in him a well of water springing up into eternal life. What is that other than knowledge? So if I didn't have knowledge of the law, then how could I be living now without restraints? See, if I didn't know how to cut the lines that was enslaving me or cut the chain that was enslaving me, the mental chains of slavery, if I wasn't able to legally sever them with the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964, how could I now tell you that the well that Jesus was talking about was knowledge? Because how would I be able to get through this drought if I am not a living well? See, we are in a drought of knowledge. We are in a drought of truth. And I have brought truth to you through knowledge, see, and experience. So I'm not telling you about somebody I don't know. I am telling you about me and everything that I did to prove myself worthy of you listening to everything I say. Because if you are me, then you would need to know everything I'm telling you, because it was dark when I had became the light. It was dark, and I am the light that had turned on the truth that is giving us the way. Okay, now, okay, so then the woman said unto him, Sir, give me the water that I thirst not, neither come hither to draw. Jesus said unto her, Go, call thy husband, and come hither. The woman answered and said, I have no husband. Jesus said unto her, Thou hast well said, I have no husband, for thou hast had 5 husbands, and he whom thou now hast is not thy husband, and that saith thou truly? The woman said unto him, Sir, I perceive that thou art a prophet. Our fathers worship in this mountain, and ye say that in Jerusalem is the place where men ought to worship. Jesus said unto her, Woman, believe me, the hour cometh when ye shall neither in this mountain nor yet at Jerusalem worship the Father. Ye worship ye know not what. We know what we worship, for salvation is of the Jews. But the hour cometh, and now is, when the true worshipers shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth. For the Father seeketh such to worship him. Inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida ever since August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, as well as on October 19th in 2023 at 8:37 in the morning, on into eternity. And it says, God is a spirit, that they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. See, and in truth. See, so my truth is what guides me. I am not a spirit until I give up life, whatever day that comes. But as long as I'm living, I am searching for knowledge so that I can then be a living well. See, that's why I'm a living testimony, because I have made it through the valley of the shadow of death. And by me fearing no evil, I'm able to describe the evil in full detail. See, now, okay, the woman said unto him, I know that Messiah cometh, which is called Christ. So Messiah, what the hell is that? I think that's Messiah, but it's a Messiah. So I'm saying Messiah, but let me see. Let me look it up. I don't know. I wonder if they'll have that in there, but we fit to see. Okay. Oh yeah. Yep, I was right, Messiah. But let me see if I.
Messias.
That's some bull. No, man. Wait a minute. Hold on. Messias. What? Messias. Okay, hold on. Man, hold on, man.
Messiah.
Okay, so if Messiah is Messiah, how the hell did, wait a minute.
Messias.
All right, man, I ain't be tripping on this shit. I ain't be tripping on this. I ain't been arguing with my mama about this shit, but y'all right. Y'all right. So I was right about the Messiah. So I don't know about the Messiahs or whatever the hell that is. But anyway, come on, which is called Christ. When is he come? He would tell us all things. Jesus said unto her, I that speak unto thee am him. So now if Jesus said he is him, right? So, okay, wait, I speak unto thee as he. Not him, he said he, I'm sorry. I'm talking about me, he said he. But anyway, but I'm saying, so am I not, when I went into court, was I not at the well and the judge was this lady? And then I told them, when they say tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God. I told them who I was, and they denied me. So now, who am I if I am innocent? And who are they if I am innocent? So how can I be innocent and they be innocent? One of us has to be guilty.